Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. It's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
We'll try this and see if this is any better. But I'll give it a couple seconds. Hello, everybody in the chat. No audio, no audio. Skydancer, hello. I said some really very fascinating things in the first 60 seconds, too. It is such a shame if you missed. I'm not laughing. I'm not going to laugh. I'm going to take shallow breaths. Liquid Rock Aquatics. What's happening? No sound. Bob Kaylers. Hello, Flues in chat. Hello, Patty. Why are you always yelling? Sandy, hello. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hey, why, Scotty? Christ. Oh my gosh, is Christ in this chat? I better behave. Man, don't be telling me that stuff. Silver Creek Aquatics. Oh, thank you. Okay, now the sound is good. Good, good, good. I'm telling you, this has been toughable. Hey, beautiful people. Let's get tanked. Hey, TJ, what's up? This has been so hard for the last 10 days. I feel so bad for anybody who has COPD or breathing issues because let me tell you, struggling to take a breath is no fun. Bunny Viper, Vanoxky, hello, hello. Did I say let's get tanked? I meant it too. Hey, Bob. Bob Mennel, did I say that right? Bob Mennel sounds great. Good. I'm glad that the sound is fixed. Oh, let me try that. See if that starts to drip. I gotta figure out how to stop that droop, droop, droop every time somebody comments. You know, I got some honey on the side of this cup. So if I start licking my cup, don't judge me. That honey is so good. I want to say what's going on in my fish room, but I have totally neglected my fish room as a fish room. I have not neglected the fish. I've gone downstairs and with the help of my granddaughter, we fed what we call small food, big food, turtle food, red wigglers to the axolotls, and that's about it. I did not top off water. I did not do a water change. I did not do any glass cleaning. It has been a rough week and a half, let me tell you. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do the focus on with Rico, but I was able to, and I lasted the whole time. Q with the erotica right up front. What? So what? What erotica? What? What I do? I didn't do that. Oh my goodness. But I feel. Scotty said, "I'm back. Spilled my drink, and it was devastating because it was rum." If I spill my drink, it's water, and it would still be devastating because I need it to drink in between. So, what is new in the fish room? Let's see. My red wigglers are getting bigger and bigger. Still not ready to be the sole food for my axolotls. And by sole food, I mean the sole worms, because we have my sinking protein pellets that I love. But my red wigglers farm that I started about 2 months ago, they're already about this big. They're getting bigger and bigger every day. So I keep feeding them my salad waste and vegetable waste compost. And I am still going out buying red wigglers, but I can see an end in sight where I'll be able to propagate enough red wigglers for my own babies. I'd be very happy about that. Liquid Rock says, harvest season, don't mix. COP. Oh, I'm telling you, this was so bad. And I just felt like there was something sitting on my chest stopping me from breathing. It was horrible. Honey is good. Yes, I had some local honey with the pollen still in it. And I didn't have tea for a while. So I was just putting it in hot water and drinking that like it was something. I did get tea today. I'm not a big tea drinker, but I like the Bengal spice. It's like a cinnamon mixed with the honey is really good. Tommy boy, the snuggle is real. Garcia's Aquatics, what's up? And you were amazing. Thank you. I hope you were talking to me. If not, I'm licking on yes. Oh. Well, it's tough because you don't want it on your hands, and then you're like, oh, that's honey. Not very erotic when you're like, oh, don't make me laugh. Mike. Is Mike back? Where's Mike? Mike's Aquatics and Things. Welcome back, sir. Hey, Susie. This is Chris Robertson. Oh, okay. Liquid Rocks Aquatics is Chris. I changed my channel names. I was wondering about axolotl breathing. Worth the hassles. Depends on what you're planning on doing with your babies. It takes years in the process. I can tell you what it takes, and you can tell me if it's worth the hassle. So you have to have axolotls that are a couple of years old, not related, not in the same bloodline as each other. So once you have that, and I started mine off as babies. So I had 5 babies, the 3 females and 2 males. So there's no possibility of any combination being related. And they were brought up together in a 40-gallon breeder and then in a 100-gallon tub. And then back and forth. But it took about 2 or 3 years before they were not able to drop eggs, but before I was ready for them to breed. And then once you breed them, you need to have your food ready to feed them. Tiny microscopic like vinegar eel worms. They don't really eat the bloodworms. You'd probably have to cut them up a little bit. I did put bloodworms in a blender in the beginning when you have all those babies, and you need another tank to put the. It's almost like raising baby betta-fry. Because if you don't do anything and you keep them in the same enclosure, the fittest will survive. And out of hundreds of eggs, you might have 5 good axolotls because they'll have consumed their siblings. So once you get to that certain age of getting them off of live food and onto, like, I use sinking protein pellets, absolutely worth it. If you're going to, I can't house them all because each one axolotl should be living in like a 20-gallon long. You can house 2 females, sisters even, but you're going to want a 40-gallon breeder. So you need a lot, and you need cool area. So if you don't have to worry about the chillers and keeping things cool, you want to keep it in the 60-degree mark, from 60 to 70. I never go to 70 though. It's like between 60 and 68. Hold, please. And before I would sell them to somebody, I would make sure they're off of live food. So going from the tiny minuscule foods, also egg yolk. I would give them hard-boiled egg yolk. Messy, but they like it. And you can watch their bellies as they eat when they're little tiny babies. Because when they eat it, they're almost translucent, so you can see their bellies filling up with food. It's very, very satisfying that way, and raising them up. But when I was shipping out to people, I was too afraid to ship out the babies because they seem so delicate, whereas their eggs are pretty darn sturdy. So I was able to ship out 10, 15 eggs at a clip to different people who wanted them and let them raise the eggs and do what they want with the axolotls. That was very rewarding. But I would say once a year I will breed my axolotls. It's a full-time job. Because when they're that little, they got to eat like 3, 4, 5 times a day because they're eating minute amount, but they're always hungry. And they're not aggressive where they're going to eat their siblings, but if their siblings happen to walk in front of them and they think it's food, they'll open their mouth and consume them. So yes, some people think breeding betas aren't worth it. Other people think it's absolutely worth it. Some people are breeding axolotls, and especially if you have a place to rehome them all, unless you're going to keep hundreds of them. I had my local fish stores would take them, especially the leucistic ones. Will take them. I had breeders at the local, it's like up in Oaks, Pennsylvania, reptile show that would have taken hundreds off my hand and sold them as their own, like, bought wholesale a lot of them. But when I asked people on the internet, my fish fam here, if they wanted eggs and they wanted some, that worked out really well. It's so much easier to ship for me. So, do I do it year round? No. But I will do it once a year and keep going. But right now I got 2 smaller axolotls that are about a year and a half away from being introduced into my breeding colony for fresh genetics. That's pretty exciting. Had to reboot my phone. MLT, what's up? If I missed anybody in the chat, let me know. Any luck with the stir-by guy? Not yet. I haven't heard anything, but I also know how hard it is with an aquascape tank to catch those stir-bys. But I told him I'm ready when he is, and it's not a far drive. It's like an hour drive. I don't mind going to get them. I just don't. Scotty the Fish Freak says, I have red wigglers. Do you have a red wiggler farm? I have some red wigglers that I buy, but how... You old biker chick, don't kill me. Oh, howdy, you old biker chick. Terry, I can never kill you. You're awesome, man. Awesome. And I am an old biker chick. I'm very proud of it. Oh, what is going on, Terry? What did I miss? Everyone's saying hey to Melvin. Mark Sterlson's in the house. People are saying hey, Monica. You're a coffee drinker and not tea. Try Scottish breakfast tea. Add cream and sugar and you will never regret it. I will try Scottish breakfast tea, but I drink my coffee black. Adding cream and sugar is not added items that I would want to add into my body. Now, with heavy cream, I will, but not the half and half creamer, milk. It's just so much easier. I am a coffee drinker. I drink a couple pots a day, but while I was sick, it felt too harsh. But you know what felt good? 100% cranberry juice. There's no sugar added. And it was kind of tart, but I felt like there was something stuck between my throat and my chest. And I just couldn't, like, it's either my airways were closing up or there was something blocking it. No matter how much I coughed or drank, nothing seemed to help. But I will try Scottish breakfast tea. Because at night I want to drink something and might not want to drink coffee as much. I definitely don't want to drink 2 pots of coffee a day. Of course I was talking to you. Do you have someone in your pocket? Well, I won't say it. Glad to be back. Long ways to go, but yeah, baby. Welcome back. Oh, there's all my merch. Thank you. All my silliness. I start designing things, and then I put them on t-shirts and mugs because Teesprings will do that. I didn't put this one on a mug. I didn't put this one on a t-shirt because this you can get from Ed's channel. But I put my Susie Q signature on it. Susie Softail signature on that one. I am starting to make... This is my anniversary coin for sobriety kind of thing. It's a coaster. I started making Fishmas ornaments. Having a blast with that. But I really like doing the digital design. I really am liking that a lot better than pictures, like actually creating logo. When I started creating my logo, I think I used Fiverr, and I found that the work that they were doing, I could do, and it was more specific. I was more like, no, can you move this over here? Can you do this? So then I just found a software that I could work with, and I'm using Silhouette. But I think I might try Adobe Illustrator since I have to pay for PDF anyway for my color corrective program. You got this, brother. That's right. Paul McCarthy, it's nice to see you in the chat. So I'm not a big doctor person. I don't go to doctors. There's like two things I go to doctors for: stepping on a rusty nail, and I need a tetanus shot. And if I fall and hit my head to the point where I get tired, I make somebody take me to the doctor to make sure I didn't get a concussion. Not saying that you need to go to the doctor, but those are and I don't go to the doctor. I can't stand the doctor. But if I hit my head enough where I passed out and then hit my head and then got super tired and wanted to lie down, I would make somebody take me to the doctor. Just saying that in case you have the desire to go to the doctor and are wondering whether you should go or not. Just telling you what I would do. I wouldn't drive myself though, because I'd like to know why I passed out first. Scotty the Fish Freak said, when are you going to start making shirts, polos, and beanies? Asking, let me, it's for a swag guy at the club. Absolutely. I've thought about that, but I can't compete with the embroidered shirts. They're just top of the line. I'm not an embroiderer. And I saw some baseball caps I could sublimate, but the embroidery looks so much better. But I am thinking about doing shirts and t-shirts. I'm getting closer and closer to that. I want to make sure I've got... This is my granddaughter. Hello. She's hanging out with me this Sunday night where mom's out with grown-ups. Oh. And you know your mom doesn't want you live. And you're live right now. But I think I'm getting ready for t-shirts. My biggest problem with t-shirts is I like what I like. I like the soft cotton tees. I like the oversized soft hoodies. And then you think of all the possibilities of anybody ordering. I'm just not sure, how does one do that? Like, do they order the t-shirts as you get an order? Or should I have a whole stack of small, medium, large, extra large t-shirts on hand, jerseys? But yes, I will be getting into that. Right now I'm working on my Fishmas or Christmas ornaments, mouse pads, stockings, customizable stockings. Yeah. Liquid Rocks Aquatics, which is Chris. Susie, I have access to a mature breeding pair. Oh, good. Have infusoria culture. That's perfect. That's perfect. Then you're ready. Now, they may only want to breed in the beginning part of the season, at the end of the season. Just don't overtax them. Not tax them, physically wear them out. But if they're already proven breeders and they're not related, that is the best way to get started. You already have your food ready to go. That's perfect. You don't need tons and tons of aquariums for the babies. They're not fry, they're tadpoles. For the babies, I'll just call them babies, I use Tupperware. Very shallow Tupperware. It's easy to change out the water. I do 90% water change on the babies, and I keep the water cool, and I can watch them. I don't take them out and feed them in another container, although that's another way to maintain longevity. But it sounds like, and you have a local fish store willing to take the babies, I would start. Absolutely. It's going to be a great income. Set your price. Know what your price should be when selling to a local fish store, what they're going to sell it for, so you want to make it worth their while. And absolutely, if you can get like 80% success rate, you're going to have 150 eggs in the first clutch with one clutch anyway. So that is, if you're looking for breeding for profit, axolotls are a very good source that way. Hello, Melvin. That's right, Docky, sit your butt down. Aaron has a little something for you. Uh-oh. Oop, disregard that. Okay. I feel like a king. My sister went an hour away to get me dinner I wanted. Oh, that's so sweet. You got the bestest sister ever. I want to have a full 10 gallons of excellent green water. That's perfect. Dude, you got everything all ready to go. I would start breeding them. Absolutely. I miss Scotty coming in. Hey, Scotty. I have 2 shoe boxes of worms. Okay. Are you selling them? Do you use them? I need red wigglers all the time. All the time. Whip, how the heck could you miss me? I know, right? Ed's at a wedding posting pics. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Does he realize that? Where he's posting them? I speak very little Welsh, unfortunately. Oh. I'm Welsh. 100% cranberry and pomegranate rocks, right? And it's so good for you. And if you have to take medicine that tastes nasty, that's a nice chaser. I can't stop being. That's how I. That's how I've been for 10 days because I drank so much stinking water. Tea has about 4 times the caffeine of coffee. Yeah, I'm not worried about the caffeine. Caffeine's not really keeping me up. What I'm finding is the coffee is, and I don't know if this is in my head or not, but it's making me feel like I'm always hungry. Is it an appetite activant? Because it's like, okay, when I stopped doing that and I was doing the tea, I was like satisfying. Whereas drinking a cup of coffee, I wanted something else. I wanted more. It could be in my head though. I'm doing, honey, how about you? I'm doing okay. Mark, I'm doing okay. How about you? Okay, wasn't for me. Which one of you yellow bellies didn't hit the like button? Oh, don't be trashing the yellow belly turtles now. Nay on the speeing, eh? I don't even know. I don't know. Who wrote Flynn? Is Flynn's fish form here? Did I miss Flynn? Welcome, Flynn. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Did you graduate? You graduated, right? You're in college? Just curious. I don't like the doctors either, but I'm going tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good idea. Lady R. Hi there, everyone. Away from home at the moment. Stop by and say hey. Am I far behind? Let me scroll to the bottom. I might be far behind. But if you're still here, hey. Stay away from, if possible. I stay away from hospitals if possible. I can't afford them right now. MLT, that's where I caught COVID. Not surprising, right? That's what my mom used to say. You want to get sick? Go visit people in the hospital. I'm like, Mom, that's horrible. But, or go to a daycare. You are incredibly kind and just appreciate the thought. Aw, isn't he? Kitten, you see my kitten? Are you looking at my kitten? Are you looking at my baby? I don't think it's realistic to keep all the inventory on hand, but that's what's important is to partner with a distributor that can provide. Yeah, you'd have to trust them. So if I need 4 XLs, 1 large, 4 medium, I can't afford to have that person say, oh, I don't have them at the moment. Like, I can't base my business model on somebody else's, whether they're going to be on time or not. I just think that would be... Oh no, you have COVID. Soul Sister Bunny Vibrant Fox. I'm so sorry. Bunny has COVID? Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's realistic. It's not like I have a storefront. If I had a storefront, I would keep tons and tons. And I still got to find... I'm going to lose it. I still got to find the t-shirt that when I put on, I feel like... when I put on a t-shirt, I want it to feel like it's an old comfy... Oh shit. Sorry guys, I didn't get the water in me fast enough. I feel like is that my cat walking across? Oh, wait till I show you this baby. I'll just do that for now, right here. Somebody was kind enough to surrender their, looks like a 2-year-old, beautiful red bearded dragon gal. She is beautiful, big, full. And she's over there. I still got that part of the aquarium to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep her in the 55. I would just print the shirts as they are ordered to start. Yeah, but I have to have the shirts in the house. Like right now, I know how many stockings I have, coasters, mouse pads, mugs. So if somebody ordered more than a case of mugs, before I tell them I can do that, I got to go to my distributor and say, "Do you have a case of mugs? I need another case." And then once I have it in the house, then I will reply and say, "Yes, I have it." Breathe, damn it, breathe. Oh man, let me tell you, it's so. It's such a wake up call for me. Do high quality stickers. Yes. I need a new guy. Zazzle effed me and didn't even give me a kiss. What? You gotta get a kiss when you get. Yes, I can. I do high quality stickers. Send me what you're looking for and the size. I think the price is on my website. So I just need to know if you need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch. Doesn't have to be a circle. It can be whatever the thing is. Yeah, send me an email because there's also the Fish Fam discount. So there's that too. Miss you already, Lady Art. Aww. She's already gone, isn't she? The tough part is finding someone to make the shirts and other swags. Well, I want to make the shirts. I just don't want to volunteer that for our club or until I know I'm making shirts. I got the heat press. I got the printer. I got all that set up. I just want to make sure I can make them. Now I've made my own, but that was sublimating on polyester. I'm upgrading, so now I have the right stuff to print on cotton. Stockings. Fishnet? No. Christmas. That has the word Christ in it. Terry. So I am making like baby's first Christmas or for Fishmas or like if you have certain. I think it's great to fill a stocking up with fish food and supplies and bubblers and whatnot for us guys, people in the fish keeping hobby, because you know the things that you always are going to need. You're always going to have to go to the store and get. It's just not like, oh, I wonder if they could use it when, at least for me, there's always certain things I always need. Need to find someone to design a logo for my channel. Larry, I would be happy to help you. You tell me what you want. Send me an email. Tell me what you want. And just have some time set aside. You notice I can't do two things at once. And we'll go back and forth. And I'll show you pictures, show you back. Tell you what. And I will work with you on that. I like that. I like doing that. It's fun. 104-inch circles. Yes, I do. I have them on my website. You tell me, send me an email, and we'll work out the details. Absolutely. There's my Weebly. Oh, that's my Weebly. That's my mini accuse. That was my very first website I ever created. And after creating that one for the Mugged by Q, I figure I'd go with one of these sites that like kind of has it half built. I could just change themes and stuff. It seems pretty easy. So you have our logo. If we got you the shirts, you could put the logo on the shirts. I will be able to, but not yet. I want to make one or two, bring them in and show you so you know what to expect. These are not embroidered polos or anything like that. This is vinyl on shirts. T-shirts, that is. So it might not be what you're looking for. I need a new logo too. Ooh, this would be fun. I need a logo before I need a new one. Terry, you got so many cool things over there at Terry's Tropicals that would detritus be a part of it? That website is on your Fish Fam link. Awesome. That's so cool. Because I don't know if you saw my thumbnail. It's my actual what I'm LLC'd as is Suzy-Q, and the different Q, those are all doing businesses as. Whether I'm doing business as Q Aquatics, Mug by Q, Minia Q, Planty-Q. So far, the Suzy-Q with the roller skates doesn't make any money, but the plants one, I was propagating and selling plants, moss poles, kind of things like that. That was going very well for a while. To my aunt. Big Shrimpin. Big Shrimpin says, I dropped off 60 electric blue cars at my local fish store today. They gave me $8. Oh, at $8 a piece. Half in cash and the other half store credit. I love store credit. I love store credit. I'm a fish dealer. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. You are official, professional dealer. Hello, Dennis Christensen. How are you? My logo sucks. So what I'm learning a lot is there's a difference between having a picture, a real pretty picture for YouTube as an icon and stuff, and an actual logo. Like if it was a vector logo or something that, what does Kyle say? Kyle says a lot that if you can recognize your logo in black and white, then you have a pretty good logo. My logo is the 3 colors. I got the same 3 or 4 colors in all of my logos. Pun intended. That's fun. I like yours. Shrimpin', that's a good price. Yeah, that's a very good price. I need someone to work with me to do a caricature artwork. I reached out to Bex, but she's too busy. Oh, yeah. I'm not that kind of artist. So once you have your logo then, unless you use one of those apps, and then I can take that and turn that into a digital vector, not a picture, something that you can blow up and it's not grainy, so I can work with that. But yeah, what's wrong with the one you have on your icon there? Is that not yours to keep? We might be detritus, but we're almost lovable. You are. Only Oscars. Hello. Why are you always... Hey, Junebug. I want to show Bunny. Can I show your... I'll wait for Bunny to say whether I can or can't. What's wrong with the cartoon Jesus, right? Bunny, can I show yours as a picture? Hi, June. Everybody I know have been someone in Indonesia. I trust made my logo. If anyone wants to hit me up. Yeah, there's a lot of people all over the world that this is what they do for a living. I'm just Fish Fam playing around with it. So if you want someone who's professional and get a professional grade and pay professional, that's what you need to do. But once you get it, if you want to put on coffee mugs, coasters, keychains, what's the other thing? Ornaments. Can't think of what else I do. What I do. I can do it. As long as they give you the right, they don't just give you a JPEG. I blatantly stole that from Facebook, and it's probably copyrighted. What? Is that what Papa John is eating? Can you ask Papa John to get it for you? I don't know what to say. All right. So I see what you're saying, but I think if you're not selling your logo, but you would be selling your shirt. I don't know. That's a tough one. If it's only for personal use, send it to me. Let me see. Got my logo through Fiverr with the vector files. Right, the vector files is perfect. I got mine through Fiverr. She didn't use my Q with my angelfish in it because she said it could be copyrighted. I said, I designed that. It's not copyright. Like, I designed that. The angelfish, the eyeball of the angels a betta inside my Q. So then after much discussion whether to tell her this is an original, I made the Q with the fish in it. She helped me make the Q Aquatics and Exotics and helped pick my 3 colors. So it's got the orange, the blue, and the brown for the aquatics and exotics. I wanted the green for the plants, and then so I added the green, and then that's what I got for all of my things. Whip owes me $1 million. What? Their first run at avatars. Oh, okay. Yeah, send it to me, Whip. And I'm gonna check with some people because I don't see how they can copyright it. Is that not your face? Is that not you that they've avatared? Or when you got it, did they give you fine print? I'll have to look. Denny, it is. So I wanted to do a whole cartoon skit for Hey Everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm with me like skipping through my little zoo, feeding all the animals and, you know, throwing flowers and rainbows and goofy stuff because that's me. And I can't figure out how to make that happen. Oh, yes, you could show my mug. Can you get that mug over there, right there? I didn't pack it up yet. Yep, that one, please. So this is the picture. No. This is a sample of a mug that's actually a picture, not a logo.
When's your class done?
Like in an hour. Then I go on Kaler's Aquatics. What do you want?
Just weed trips.
Okay. Yeah, you can have the shrimps. Let me see if I can get away from this light for a second. There you go. Nope. So this is her beautiful betta fish underwater with obviously like a blue or black light on it. And so I took the two pictures and made them together as one. There's also, can you grab that one? That just the one, and it's just a picture on a mug. So it's like a 3-inch square. Let's see. They both came out great. This one's a little lighter than I'd like. My ring light is sending out a thing. But this is an example of, it's not what you would call a logo per se. This is a picture put on a customizable picture on a mug. This is very different than this is a logo. This is a logo. I can blow this up as big as I want, make it as small as I want, and it's crystal clear, crisp. It's a vector logo. My Mugged by Q is a logo. It can be fancier. It can be, this is going to be messy because it can be fancier or not, but it's still Mugged by Q. It's the same font that I use. You can make it as big and small as possible. But I would love that. I worked with a couple people, but it's really hard when you don't have anything to start with. And I definitely don't want to start with a picture, but there are some that works well as pictures or creating a font. I've got like 25 fonts now that are mine that I can use professionally, not just, you know, like I have the license for all the fonts. I don't use anything I don't have a license for if I'm going to sell it. But I have made things for people without selling it, like I'm not selling that item that they wanted on a shirt or on a thing. No, but it should be. I sketched my logo and paid someone to make it. They emailed me proofs. Right. And that's what I mean. There's that back and forth. Skipping turtles. I need 2 mugs, Susie. Only Oscars. Susie, where's your fish? I like your other room better. Yeah, the problem is I couldn't get all this stuff downstairs by myself. I have been so sick for a week and a half. I need help getting this stuff downstairs, even regularly when I try to carry my equipment back into the fish room. There you go. There you go, Pumpkin Spice. Are you just going to be like, walk right in front of the camera? I love these little babies. Then I can go back in the fish room. Yes. It's just so hard. It's when I'm healthy and feeling great, it's easy to go back up and down, up and down. I was just going to do the laptop, a couple cameras. But when I'm not feeling good, it's like carrying the laundry down the stairs. I'm going to fall head over heels, crash into a fish tank. What's the first one cost? The first, I don't know what you mean. I paid someone to make mine, and they found it a clip art minus channel name a year later. Right. So if they found it as clip art, they didn't vector it for you, or you didn't send that to me, Bob. I think you sent me one time. It's just a picture of it. So when I blow it up, it gets very grainy. But a clip art, you should be able to blow it super big, unless they stole the clip art, or they didn't give you the final product, or you didn't send me the final product, which is fine. But that's a way to safeguard your investment. But I love that. What is it? Red Dragon Blenny? Mugs by Susie's awesome. Thank you. We need to talk after the first of the year. Sounds good. And I love going back and forth. All your mugs standard white? Yes. Or can you get a gold cup with a black handle? I haven't not yet got black handles. I do have black mugs, but when you pour hot things in it, it changes to white. So no, I don't have all. That's all I have. That's all I know, which is why I'm starting off super slow. Is the 11-ounce white ceramic mug. So if you want something bigger, like the 15-ounce or tumbler size, you're gonna have to go somewhere else, because that's not my specialty, and that's its own art form right there. Better get John Donut Man to move it for you. Don't hurt yourself. Yes, he does. When I say ask him to help me move the laundry downstairs and help me bring it back upstairs, he's really good with that stuff, because he knows, not that I'm getting frail in my old age, but I'm a little less steady on my feet going up and down those basement stairs, man. Don't do that. You will hurt the fishes. Exactly. I run into a fish tank, man, and I smash out a 40-gallon breeder. I'm in trouble. The first one is free. That's how they get you. Oh. Johnny Bag of Donuts is in worse shape than Susie. He might be out of shape, but he's a much stronger human than I am. He is way more. I can't even pretend to compare. He throws 100-pound HVAC units, goes up a ladder and throws them up on roofs and stuff. Yeah, I just want to carry my 15-pound laundry basket downstairs. And I don't think it's 15 pounds as much as it's awkward going down the stairs. It's. Do you see me just spilling shit? Just okay. Oh my gosh, this water is so good. It feels so good, guys. I went through a whole bag of Ricola. Sent you an email, Susie. Thank you, Larry. I will take a look at it. Didn't he break his back? He did. He got shocked, I'm going to say, because I think electrocuted means you got killed. But the slang is he got electrocuted on a 10-foot ladder with a capacitor, got thrown off the 10-foot ladder, broke his back, and he's already back to work. He's back to work. He's fully recovered. He's an amazing human. Like, amazing. When it comes to pictures, your source file is very important. Thank you, Terry. Yes. Good camera, large file. Yep. Bikers don't get frail with age. They're like coffin nails. They just get sharper. You mess with them and you're playing with fate. Exactly, Chris. I would tell anybody, like, and John Bag of Donuts, he's a big joker. He's a funny guy. He loves to prank and joke. But mess with him or his people? Yeah, that's not playing, man. I thought Mama Bear was bad. Hit me with a Q email. Mon. Hit me with a Q email. Mon. Hit me with a Q. Give me a Q. Q. Give me a Q. I threw a cat litter box down my basement stairs and it almost slammed into my 50-gallon. It does pick up speed. And even things that I think I can put on an angle and put it against my back and let it like come down the stairs that way, it's very easy for me to lose control. The side rails aren't well built. I need to either rebuild the side or just ask for help. just to ask for help. Now, there was a time I moved almost all my fish tanks down there, 40-gallon on down, and that's just not happening anymore. Bag of donuts is John Spinach, right? It is. Bob Kaler said, oh yeah, I started to do a broke back joke. Like Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, you might want to joke about something else. He doesn't find humor in that. Fully recovered, broken back. And he almost left the hospital because they wouldn't let him smoke a cigarette. They said if he smoked a cigarette, got up to smoke a cigarette while he was in the hospital, they would discharge him. And he was like, then discharge me. You gonna tell me I'm in here and I can't smoke a cigarette? Blah, blah, blah. Like he was like off the rails. Off the rails. The one nurse is like, looked deep into my eyes and said, please don't leave him here alone with us. What did you see what is? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, she's causing havoc. Yeah, he's a strong man, he is. Sorry, drop a link to Susie Q's email. Please. Yes. You could do one word, SusieQAquatics@gmail.com. That works. SusieQAquatics@gmail.com. Does that make sense? Let me see. I don't know if I have the ability to drop a link. I know somebody else might. SusieQAquatics@gmail.com. I did it! Oh, can I get a oh?
Gordon, Mommy just texted you. You have to answer or I'm gonna die.
I'll be there around 9. That's great. So you have an hour.
Give me chips.
Can I finish my live stream? We're almost over.
Oh, please.
I have a few minutes from this live stream to the next one. I will be able to get you the chips. Do you want the cream chicken? I made cracked chicken in the crock pot. Cracked chicken.
No.
There was...
I want the chips.
Was there a cricket in that enclosure? Oh, yes. Yes, I bet you there was. I bet you there was. And the cat goes crazy. That's why all my enclosures... Okay, something happened in the reptile room with one of my enclosures. And they pushed the sliding plastic doors right off the rails. And I think it was because of a cricket or something going back and forth. Yeah, it was bad. How come I can't see myself? Did I go away? Oh boy. Oh, there's my fish family. Oh, thank you. Oh, Monica had it. I just was slow on the uptake. Thank you guys. So did Y. What I did. No, you did. You're fine. Freaky Fish Lady, hello. Hello. So yes, we have 10 minutes. Did I go over? Really? Really, kitty? Really? Yeah. She's just going to walk right in front of the lens because she's, she's all that. Oh, I just started a fund. For little Miss Precious Pumpkin Spice here, the kitten, to get her fixed. Because it has been a long time since I've had a cat. And I was thinking to get her fixed was like $100. And I was so wrong. It's closer to like $800 with all this silly stuff added on. Like $800, I'll have to get back to you in a month or two. I'll just make sure she doesn't get outside. Like, holy cow. Are you sure I can post it again? I don't know what you're talking about, but I do smell my cracked chicken, which is like a cream cheese pulled chicken that you make as a dip. I put it in the crock pot. This is my second attempt at a crock pot. What did I make earlier? Kielbasa with cabbage. I fried up some bacon first and fried onions. I was tired of telling people I don't know how to cook. Dang it, I'm going to learn how to master this crock pot and make it good. Times have changed. I bet Q's mom would have said, stick that lip out any further. Make sure you see that. I ignored her. She got mad at me. All cats have issues, Bobby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That cat has issues. Yes, she does. She does have issues. She just likes to be in the limelight. Don't let my 5 hear that whips. Oh, you got 5 cats. Oh. Do you hear Sophie? She flew from this cage right here where she's been for the last few weeks into the living room all by herself. So I guess she wants to be in the living room. That's a huge amount, right? Because they added on, while we're here, we got to do this pre-surgery blood work and microchip. And we're going to throw in this vaccine. And we're going to, I was like, okay. I had to have them itemize it for me. Like, break it down. Because now that she's 5 pounds, she can be fixed. I'm not in the middle of any series of vaccines. So that can hold off until we're done. Like, gotta go. See you soon, Q. Thank you. I'll see you in a few minutes. Cooked a good hearty beef stew and dumplings today. So I think I need a good book, a good recipe book on crock pots for keto. Because I don't have anything with flour. I don't want flour, and I don't want Oh, hi, sweetheart. Oh, she's just so sweet. I'm so happy I got this little fur baby. I am so happy. She makes my heart soar. And she's so lovely. And when she is like this, precious, and she's lovey and purring, and she'll snuggle around my neck. But then she gets spicy. And she starts running around the house, trying to jump inside bird cages, on top of bird cages, on top of enclosures, eating through my plants. And then she goes right back to taking a nap and waking up all precious again. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, I love you. You're just so little. She's so little. I can't help but talk like this. Go to Quailers Aquatics. We're going to go to Quailers Aquatics next. Blood work is only needed for a senior cat. Right, she's a baby. Look for a low-cost spay-neuter clinic. I'm thinking there is a woman's run shelter nearby. And I think they do spaying a lot less than this doctor up here. Like, keto is very delicious. Yes, I can't wait. Lucy sleeps overnight with me. The cat, yeah. She sleeps between me and John. And she'll go from my hips, which is like a high mountain. And then she'll walk down on the bed and climb up on John's belly, which is another high mountain. The cat is running blocker for the others to hunt crickets. S-O-R-E. Soar. It makes my heart dance. She's such a love. I forgot what it was like to have a fur baby. Because, you know, when they're 19, 20 years old and they cross the bridge, I say to myself, never again am I going to do this. Never again. And here I am. Again. Careful with the plants. Some are very toxic. I would like to think that she knows the difference between toxic and not. But she probably doesn't. But this spider plant is not toxic, but it's more like LSD-ish. These monsteras, not bad. They're just not the roots, per se. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I think I only got, because I got plants that for enclosures. So it's stuff that the reptiles can eat as well. Or is that the same cat? That's the only cat I have. But she has 3 names. Precious Pumpkin Spice. She got 3 names. But it is the same cat. You want a good place that does spay surgery that coats more. But it's easier on the cat. Cheap is not the best. Yeah, but $600 to $800 for spaying a kitten? Sorry. That's not happening. Mine attack the plants. Yes, they do. LSD-ish. Yes, LSD-ish. That's right. That's what I'm talking. And she stays away from it. I had a cat, Odyssey, was my daughter's cat years ago. Um, and he ate the spider plant right down to the roots, like there's nothing left. So this is good. Now my Dracania, I'm not sure how to say the Latin word. She will just demolish that. I have to keep that out because she just eats every part of it. I am lucky in the area in the UK that have a thing called C4 scheme, which will spay cats for free. Oh man, that's awesome. We have a neighbor in the back. Pothos is pretty toxic, so I'm told. I wonder how different the philodendron is in from the pothos. I'll have to check, but she doesn't eat the pothos. I have pothos in their other room. She doesn't touch them. Psychedelic. That's what I was thinking. That's the word I was going for. Why? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I have a backyard neighbor who catches the cats that roam free. She takes them, chips them, gets them spayed, and brings them back to the neighborhood. And she feeds them. And we have several people that feed the outside cats. Check and see if you have a spay today. I will check. Spay today. Instead of wheat flour, use chickpeas, garbanzo beans, chickpea flour. I use it for friend's wife who's gluten intolerant. And it's suitable for keto recipes. Interesting. Interesting. Susie, check out Spay USA. Oh, I'm going to try that too. They work with local vets and do it for a fraction of the cost. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Right, it shouldn't cost $600-800. It's all these extra things they added on. So obviously, when I was working before and had a career, I would have thought nothing of it. I would have just brought her in, got her fixed, put it on a card, paid it off. But I am retired now on a very small fixed income, and that's not happening. And some people say, well, you shouldn't have got the cat. I'm like, well, you know what? I won't say what I thought because I'm a good Christian woman. But I thought it just the same. You're not going to deny me happiness. No. If pothos was toxic, my chameleon would have been dead. Right. Philodendron leaves contain calcium oxalate crystals, which ingested irregular the mouth of stuff. I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Affected cats drool and exhibit signs of abdominal pain. If your kitten chews the philodendron, paws at his mouth, and then rubs his nose, they'll hurt too, according to the Google machine. Maybe I could set up a fish tank in the vet's office for an exchange. How great would that be? I'll hook you up with a fish tank. I even got some fish. I'll put a community tank up in exchange to have her taken care of. That's not a bad idea, Monica. Not a bad idea at all. Oh, well, anyway, I'm getting ready to go over to Bob Kaler's. I got to see what my granddaughter wants so she doesn't pout any longer. And hopefully I will see you. Thank you guys for coming out. I made it through. I'm so happy I made it through without... Well, I think I had one small coughing fit, but that doesn't count. That was small. Nothing in compared to the last week and a half. Oh my gosh. So this will be fun. I'm glad I made it through this, and I'm going to make it through Bob Kaler's at Aquatics, where we're talking about what makes your fish sick. Sick fish. There's a Paws Spay Neuter Wellness Clinic in Pennsylvania. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you guys, everybody, for helping me. I thought that was a crazy price. So I had to break it down, and I could see all these extras. And they kept saying things like, oh, this is optional. This is optional. I said, well, take out all the optional. I will talk about optional at another time. Blah. But it'll all work out, I have no doubt. And in the meantime, she's safe. Where is she? She's around here. She's safe. She's inside cat only. She's not going anywhere. So yeah, and she makes me so happy. So happy. So anyway, I will see you guys over at Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. It's aquatics and reptiles. Woo! Let me finish off with this intro because I love it.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.